All right, so at this point, your walls should be put in and they should look pretty similar to this. Well, hopefully exactly the same as this. Um, the Notice that this part right here, this wall number 6 is actually here, wall number 7 is actually here, and then the measurement is right underneath it. Because when you have a bunch of walls like this, it can start to get kind of confusing. So let's start on wall number 8 because I think that's the simplest wall to start on. And we're going to put 2 shelving sections in. So right here under shelving sections, you're going to put shelves in. The width we want to be a 30 opening. For that, you have to account for the left and right panels, which are both 3/4. So it's actually going to be 31.5 for the width. We're going to put the location. The location works on inches going from left to right. So 1 inch would be like 1 would be 1 inch in, 2 would be 2 inches here. We wanted about 5 3/4, based on the picture that we're trying to copy. If you wanted to go from the right, you could hit here. I can show you what these all look like. Your height, real quick, is going to be, you want it to be 84, but what it's going to do because of our system holes and the way our machine is set up, it's going to round it to whatever the nearest system hole based on the 32 millimeters that I think you've been taught. So it's going to round to 83 7/8. If you were to put the 96 in, it's going to round to 95 1/4. But what we want it to round from 84, 83 7/8. If your customer notices 1/8, I'd be shocked. The depth, we're going to want 12 on the left side panel and right side panel. We want to keep those. This is going to be your top panel, your bottom panel, your 2.5 inch toe kick. You can put it off the floor if you want to bring it up. You can bring it off the wall if you want. You can put an angle on it so that it's facing out. I can show you what that looks like in a second. We want to put 9 shelves in our unit. Our left and right cutbacks, basically that's going to give you an angle of your panel. And I can also show you what that would look like. This is going to show you your backing, and then this is going to notch for your toe kick, which basically means you'll notch the panel for your toe kick, but we don't want that, so we're just going to leave these at 0, and then I'll show you what this unit looks like. Cool. And then if we go in here to dimension level 3, that'll give us our depth. So now we know our depth's 12, so we're good to go there. Let's check a couple things in here real quick. I'll show you what these look like. So if we put a 90-degree angle on this, it's going to look like that. So when you come in, you see the shelf right here. We don't want that for this case, for the one that we're copying. So we're going to make that a 0. If we wanted to put our left cutback, we could put it at 15. That's going to basically add this angle here. Obviously, we do not want that. So I'm going to erase that. I'm just kind of showing you what all these different things do for you. This can give you molding. I'll show you how to do it at the end for the whole room. It's easier that way. But if you just wanted this unit to have molding, you just put a 1 in here, and then that'll give you your unit with some flat molding at the top. We don't want any molding though, so we're going to erase that. This one's going to show our backs. So if we were to put backing in, boom, our backing symbol appears there. We can see the backing in the design there. We do not want any backing in this though, so put that at a 0. And then a notch to toe kick, you're not going to really see, but this is where you'll put a 1 or a 0, but I'm not going to show it because you're not going to see it. And then we'll hit OK, so we don't have any backing. Now let's go back to this wall. To look at this wall, you want to just double click in the white and make sure that that wall is highlighted. If we want to look at this wall, we highlight that wall and then double click and see that wall. So now we have this unit. We want to put another shelving section right here. So let's go shelves. Let's go to the far right this time, location 0. Let's take away our left panel. Let's make our depth 12. Keep our right panel. Make our width now, since we only have 1 panel in there, it's going to be 30.75. We want to keep everything else the same. Hit OK. Oh, we forgot to put our 9 shelves in. So that's what it would look like with our 6 shelves. But we want to go put 9 shelves in here. And now we got two units that are exactly the same. And in the future, I'll show you in the next video a quicker way to copy in these. But for now, I just kind of want to show you how this unit info and all this stuff works here and how it correlates to your pictures. All right, I will see you in the next video.